Hello, welcome to High Ground Gaming. This is Eric. My co-host, Mr. Brody, as you can see, is here, along with his buddy Purple Dinosaur. Didn't really have a name for it yet, but he's had it for a while. Not his Pooh Bear, but his Purple Dinosaur there. So Mr. Brody has wandered into his bed, so we thought we would do another video here before we go to bed. So it's going to be game 2 of the series of 4-game series with the Minnesota Twins. This is going to be the first of 2 on July 16th of 1978, a doubleheader. Game 1 of 2. So Dennis Eckersley is going to be on the hill for the Red Sox against Gary Serum for the Minnesota Twins. So without further ado, let's get this game underway.
Welcome to the stadium for today's ball game.
Alright, so this is game number 87 of the Red Sox season. And Dennis Eckersley is on the hill. He's got a record of 11-6. He's had a little difficulty as of late. But still has a 2.83 ERA, which is below his season average of 2.99. 143 innings pitched, 124 hits allowed, 35 walks and 70 strikeouts, and has surrendered 15 home runs. So he'll be going up against Twins lineup is as follows. Hoskin Powell, the right fielder, getting a start. Roy Smalley, the shortstop, bats second. Rod Carew, the first baseman, will bat third. Cleanup hitter is center fielder Dan Ford. Mike Cubbage is your third baseman, batting fifth. Glenn Adams, the DH today, batting sixth. Behind the plate, after a day off yesterday, is Butch Weiniger, the catcher. Rich Childs is left fielder, batting eighth. And Rob Wilfong, your second baseman, bats ninth. So Smalley has the day off today too. So at least the first game of the doubleheader, probably going to be in the second game. So alright, so Powell is a 273 hitter so far on the replay. About 30 points above his season average. With 4 homers and 27 runs batted, and has already hit more home runs than he did in half the at-bats. So he only hit 3 home runs in the actual season. So the Red Sox defense is Yastrzemski's back and left after DHing yesterday. Brohammer's playing third. Duffy's still at shortstop, so it must be an injury to Burleson. So Burleson and Hobson both out with injuries. Remy at second and Scott at first, and Fisk behind the plate. So Eckersley looks in for the sign from Fisk. Here's the windup and the pitch. It's going to be off the 4 column of Eckersley. And that'll be a pop up to second as Remy's under it and makes the catch for out number 1. So the Red Sox open to snap a 2-game losing streak after they won 7 in a row before that. So Roy Smalley up now. Actually, Roy Smalley is the DH. No, is he the shortstop? I didn't see Roy Smalley, so Roy Smalley is playing now. I must have missed him. Alright, so Roy Smalley hitting .316 with 13 homers and 57 runs batted in. And he'll get a good pitch to hit here off Eckersley. Oh, and this one's going to go a long way to straightaway center field, and that's going to be gone. So Smalley hits his 14th home run of the year. 58 RBIs now, and Minnesota's on top 1-0 quickly here in the first. So Eckersley shakes it off. Crew up now. Crew hitting .351 with 4 homers and 32 runs batted in. And they could go back-to-back if he hits that 4 split there. Oh my goodness, and he does, but unfortunately, Crew is not much as a weak against righties, so that will not be a home run. It'll just be a single, thankfully for that. Or else that would have been a home run. So Dan Ford up now, with Crew at first. Scott will hold him on as Crew is still a threat to steal. And Crew's holding close to the bag. Eckersley's watching him closely. So Dan Ford's hitting .269 with 7 homers and 33 runs batted in. And he's going to hit a fly ball to Yastrzemski in left. Backing up a bit is Yastrzemski, and he'll pull it in for out number 2. So Mike Cubbage up now. Cubbage hitting .308 with a homer and 21 runs batted in. Has yet to find his power as he hit 7 on the season, but only has 1 so far in 201 at-bats. And it's going to be the 6th column of Eckersley. So that's going to be a fly ball to Evans in right. So he'll get under it and make the catch for out number 3. So he had to go a little bit to his right there. Oh, and actually, more than that, he had to dive for that one. So Evans covers a lot of ground in that one. So that's it, as Minnesota scores 1, and heading to the bottom of the first, it's Minnesota 1 and Boston coming up. So Gary Serum on the mound. Serum's got a 4-3 record so far in the season, with a 4.52 ERA. He also has 3 saves, so he's also pitched out of the pen. 84 innings pitched, 95 hits allowed, 23 walks, and 30 strikeouts, and has surrendered 5 home runs. So the Red Sox lineup is as follows. Jerry Remy, the second baseman, bats first. Jack Brohammer, third baseman, bats second. Jim Rice, the DH today, bats third. Batting cleanup, the left fielder Kyle Yastrzemski, batting fifth. Behind the plate, Colin Fisk. Center fielder Fred Lynn bats sixth. First baseman George Scott bats seventh. Dwight Evans back down after in the 2 spot yesterday, down to the 8th spot today, playing the right fielder. And the shortstop again is Frank Duffy. So Jerry Remy hitting .297 now. Sorry, his average just below 300. 2 homers and 26 runs batted in. It's going to be off the 5 column. And that'll be a base hit up the middle for Remy. So Remy's on with a leadoff single. And Wanderer's neutral there. So we're going to try to steal with Remy. See if we can get a jump here. Check out for the lead, and he's going. And the throw is going to be high, and Remy's in there with a stolen base. So Remy gets a stolen base, and he's in scoring position now with nobody out. So Brohammer, .276 hitter with 12 runs batted in. RBI opportunity here, and he'll get a good pitch to hit here. And he'll fly out to Powell and right. See if it's going to be deep enough for Remy to tag. So you only get a 5% chance of getting out. We're going to try to advance. And Remy will tag and move to third. So a runner in third with less than 2 down. Jim Rice up now. Rice is hitting .311 with 27 homers and 72 runs batted in. It's going to be off the 3 column. And he'll line up the coverage at third. Remy has to hold. So 2 down now, so it'll be up to Kyle Yastrzemski to continue. He's hitting .285, hit a home run yesterday, his 9th of the season. 38 runs batted in. And he's going to pop up to Smalley at third, who pulls it in for out number 3. So the Red Sox cannot score despite getting a runner on second with nobody out. It's stolen base by Remy. So we'll head to the second with Minnesota up by a score of 1-0. So Glenn Adams up now. He's DHing today, hitting .296 with 5 homers and 30 runs batted in. And Eckersley throws this one in his wheelhouse. And he'll make him pay, as it's going to be a double into the triangle. Lynn races it down, throws it back in, but not before Adams is at second. So Weininger up now, .241 hitter, 3 homers and 29 runs batted in. Corners are playing in, suspecting the bunt. So Eckersley looks at Adams, lines up and delivers, and he's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And that'll be a base hit between Remy and Scott. So Adams holds at third with nobody out. So runners at the corners with nobody out for Rich Childs. Childs hitting .198 with 8 runs batted in. Infield playing in, hoping to cut off the run at the plate. Keep this a 1-run game. So Eckersley fires behind Wagner. And is back safely, just avoiding the tag. The 1 column. And that's going to be a ground ball to Scott. Flips Eckersley covering. As Weininger moves in scoring position, Adams holds at third. So runners on second and third for Wilfong. Second baseman today is hitting just .168 with 2 homers and 4 runs batted in. Oh, he's going to get a good pitch to hit here, though. And that'll be a base hit. So Adams will come in. Weininger holds at third, so it's 2-0 lead. Minnesota lead now. Top of the order, Powell up now, 0 for 1, popped out his first time up. And Wilfong's going to try to steal. And we're going to hold on to it. The runner's on second and third as Wilfong gets a stolen base. And that's going to be a ground ball to Duffy. Up with it. Hooks Wagner back to third. Fires to Scott for the out. So 2 down now for Roy Smalley, who homered his first time up. And he's going to hit a fly ball to center. Range check on Lynn. He should be able to handle this one. And he will. He'll make the catch. And the Twins only score 1. Could have been a lot worse. So after 1.5, it's 2-0 Minnesota. So Fisk will lead it off for the Red Sox. Fisk hitting .322 with 12 homers and 48 runs batted in. And he's going to drive one to left center field. This one will bounce around, rattle against the wall. Fisk is going to hustle all the way to third. And he's going to get a leadoff triple. So Fisk with the triple. So good start for the Red Sox second inning. So Fred Lynn up now. Had a bit of a rough day yesterday against the lefty. But today he'll get to face a righty. Much better against righties than he is lefties. Hitting .272 overall with 17 homers and 56 runs batted in. Off the 4 column. And that'll be a liner to second. Fisk has the trot back to third. So Lynn can't get the job done. So let's see if Scott can do it. He's hitting .254 with 7 homers and 25 runs batted in. Ah, and that 4 column again. Oh, but he finds the base hit. Base hit up the middle. That'll score Fisk. So Scott with the clutch RBI single. And it's 2-1 now, Minnesota. And Scott gets a RBI single. So that'll bring up Evans. Evans hitting .274 with 14 homers and 49 runs batted in. And he's going to get a good pitch to hit here. And that's going to go deep, 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 but foul. So almost a home run for Evans and almost put the Red Sox ahead. He's back in the plate. And it's going to be a delayed call of ball 4. As Weiniger is yapping at the ump. Not happy with the call, surprisingly. So runners on first and second with 1 down, so tying one in scoring position for Duffy. Duffy hitting .315 in 54 at-bats with 9 runs batted in. And it's going to be off of his 3 column, which is his best column. And Duffy's going to get a single up the middle. Ooh. I think we have to hold him. It's a 60% chance, So Scott will be held at third. So that'll load the bases for Remy with only 1 out. And it's going to be off the 6th column. And he's going to hit a fly ball to right. Hopefully this is deep enough for Scott to tag. Let's see. So it looks like Scott's going to automatically score here, but yeah, we'll try to have Remy advance to third. So Scott is going to score. And Evans tags and moves to third. So credit Remy with the sacrifice fly. So it's a 2-2 game now as the Red Sox tie it up with 2 here in the bottom of the second. So Brohammer with a chance to put the Red Sox ahead. Flied out his first time up. And it's going to be off the 6th column. So he's going to ground out to Wilfong. Wilfong is a 3 range, so 1-4 will be a hit. Come on, 1-4. Yes, it's a 2, so Evans will come home with a go-ahead run. And it's going to be a base hit past Wilfong. So Duffy motors all the way around the third with 2 down. He was off on the pitch, on contact. So the Red Sox put up a 3 spot, now lead at 3-2. So Rice with a chance to extend the lead here. He lined out his first time up. And Rice will draw a walk to load the bases. So Weiniger goes out to talk to Serum. So the Red Sox load the bases once again for Kyle Yastrzemski. Yastrzemski's popped out his first time up. There's a lineup in. Oh, it's not a good roll here off his 1 column. Come on, 10. Nope, and he'll ground out to Wilfong to end the inning. But the Red Sox take the lead, putting up a 3 spot here in the bottom of the second. And now lead at 3-2. So Eckersley with his first lead of the day. He'll face Carew, Ford, and Cubbage. So he'll strike out Carew, looking. Eckersley's first K of the day. So that brings up Dan Ford, who's 0 for 1. Flied out his first time up. And he'll ground out to Brohammer at third, over to Scott for out number 2. So 2 quick outs in the Minnesota 3rd inning. So Cubbage will get a pitch to hit here. And he's going to ground out to Remy. Throws over to Scott. And that'll do it for the Twins in the 3rd. So heading to the bottom of the 3rd, it's Red Sox 3 and Twins 2. Fisk will hit a triple his first time up. We'll lead it off the last inning. And this time he'll hit a fly out to Childs in left. And Childs is off to the races and makes a great diving catch. It's kind of hard to get excited about it when you don't know what's going to happen until you see the text. So, not really much animation to go on there. So Lynn up now. He lined out his first time up. And he'll line up to Wilfong at second for out number 2. So that brings up Scott, who had a clutch RBI single to get the scoring starter for the Red Sox. And this time he's going to foul out to Weiniger. And that'll do it as the Red Sox go in order in the 3rd. So after 3 full, it's Boston on top, 3-2. But Adams up now, doubled his first time up. And he'll fly out to Evans in right for out number 1. So 1 up and 1 down. Rich Weiniger up now. He singled his first time up. And breaking ball low for ball 4. So Weiniger on with a 1-out walk. Eckersley's first walk of the day. Child's up now. And Weiniger's trying to get... Eckersley fires over to first. He's back. Can't get much of a lead. This time he's going to pop up to Scott. Makes the catch for out number 2. So Rod Wolfong up now. Had an RBI single his first time up. He's going to have another base hit just past Duffy. Weiniger holds at second. So Twins get something going with 2 outs here. Hoskin Powell up now. He's 0 for 2 so far today. Oh, and he's going to get a good pitch to hit here, though. And he's going to single up. See if they're going to send Weiniger. Yeah, Weiniger is going to score. As Lynch throws to third. Wolfong there safely, so Twins tie it up on the RBI single by Powell. 3-3 now. So I bring up Smalley, who's 1 for 2 with a solo home run. Oh, and Smalley's going to drive one into the triangle. That's going to score Wolfong, and Powell will stop at third, so the Twins retake the lead now, 4-3. Cord wrapped around her waist there. Got a computer set up differently now, so find a new position for our camera here. So alright, so Rod Carew up now with 2 runners in scoring position, so a chance for the Twins to add a couple more here. So big out here as Eckersley needs to get Carew. Carew's 1 for 2 with a single. And he'll fly out to Lynn. And that'll do it, but the Twins score 2 and retake the lead 4-3. So up to 3.5, they lead it 4-3. So Evans will lead off. The Red Sox here in the 4th, down by a run. He walked his first time up. This will be a range play in Weiniger. He's a 3 range. That's a pop-up. Yep, grabs it for the out. So let's check out some scores. Texas all over Baltimore, 9-0. Good news for the Red Sox. Chicago leads Milwaukee 2-1. Stone battling Travers. New York leads Kansas City 1-0. Beatty battling Gura. Detroit edging California 5-4. Stobbs hit his 12th home run for Detroit. Toronto edging Oakland 1-0. And Seattle edging Cleveland 3-2. So 1 down now for Frank Duffy, who singled his first time up. And he's going to get a single as Ford picks it up on a bounce. So sharply hit single for Duffy. Only 1 stolen base, so we're not going to try to steal it. So it'll be a Remy. We are going to do the hit and run, I think, though. Nah, we'll just hit away. So 5 column. And that's going to be a base hit to right for Remy. We're going to hold Duffy at second. The runners on first and second, 1 down for Brohammer. He's 1 for 2 with a single. RBI single his last time up. And Serum gets called for the box, so runners move up. So Duffy to third and Remy to second. So a single could likely score 2. Remy has speed at second. And Brohammer is going to get a good pitch to hit here. And he's going to lay off of it as it falls low. So that'll load the bases for Jim Rice. So Rice with an opportunity here. He's due. Pretty quiet lately. So he's 0 for 1. Lined out in the first and walked in the second. Oh, and he's going to get a good pitch date here off his column. This could be good. Let's find out what it is. Ah. The one home run thing we didn't want was there, but Rich Childs is going to leap and get the catch, but Duffy will come in to score, so at least they get something out of it. Childs robs Rice of extra bases. Now, he didn't take a home run away, as it's in left field there. Definitely, that was not a home run. It couldn't have been, unless he can jump 33 feet. So, anyway, but the Red Sox do score a run on the sacrifice fly by Rice. So 2 down now for Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 2 so far. And it's going to be off the 6th column. And that's going to be a double for Yastrzemski into the gap. So Remy will score. Are they going to send Brohammer? No, Brohammer's going to hold at third. So the Red Sox retake the lead, scoring 2 of their own here in the bottom of the 4th. So Fisk with a chance to put the Red Sox on top even more. Tripled in the second, flew out in the third, 1 for 2. And he'll ground out the coverage to end the inning. The Red Sox do put up a 2 spot and now lead at 5-4. So Eckersley back with the lead. He'll face Ford, Cubbage, and Adams. Ford 0 for 2 on the day. As the Twins bat here on the top of the 5th. And that'll be a line out to Duffy, so out number 1. Cubbage up now. And that'll be a strikeout. Pretty weak swing by Cubbage on that one. So 2 quick outs in the 5th. And Adams up now, 1 for 2 with the double. Oh, and he'll get a single there. Singles to center as Lynn throws it back in. So 2 out single. Brings up Weiniger. Singled in the second and walked in the 4th. Ah, and they get the skinny single there. The one, you needed a 1 split, and you got the 1 split. So that'll be first and second now with 2 down for Childs. So Eckersley's got to bear down now and keep the lead. Oh. And thankfully that's going to be a line out to Remy. Good. So Eckersley gets out of the jam. So the Red Sox back up, hoping to add to the lead. That'll be Lynn, Scott, and Evans. Lynn's lined out twice. And he'll pop out the Cubbage at third for out number 1. So the boomer, George Scott, he's 1 for 2 with an RBI single back in the second. And this time he'll ground out to Smalley over to Carew, score that at 6-3. And Scott is retired. So the first 2 batters out here in the Red Sox 5th. Brings up Evans, 0 for 1 with a walk. He's going to get a good one to hit here finally. And he's going to drive that one a long way, high up off the wall. Ford's at the... So it's off the wall, and Evans is there in the second with a 2-out double. So Duffy with an RBI opportunity here. He's 2 for 2 with a couple of singles. Also a run scored. And Duffy's going to be 3 for 3 as he's going to drive. We're going to send the runner here. 75% chance. Come on, baby. Ford goes there and fires, and they're going to cut off the throw, holding Duffy at first, and Evans will score another run. So the Red Sox are on top 6-4 now, thanks to the RBI single by Duffy. Remy up now. He's 2 for 2 with a sacrifice fly also. And he'll be on with a base hit to right. And we're going to send Duffy to third. 80% chance, why not? So they're going to cut that off. So Duffy advances to third. So runners at the corners with 2 down for Brohammer. He's 1 for 2 with an RBI. Brohammer will get a good pitch to hit here. And it's going to be a range check on Serum. He's average. So 1-3 will be a hit. Does not commit any errors though, so. And yep, he'll get it there. So Serum throws over to Carew, and that'll end the inning. The Red Sox tack on another run and lead at 6-4 after 5. So that'll bring up Rob Wilfong, 2 for 2 on the day with an RBI. A couple of singles. And he'll fly out to Evans in right for out number 1. So 1 gone in the Minnesota 6th for Hoskin Powell. 1 for 3 with an RBI. And he's going to get under 1 here. Brohammer has it sized up and makes the catch for out number 2. So it'll be a Roy Smalley with 2 outs. Base is empty. Hey, Mr. Brody. Mr. Brody's dog tired today. He had a great holiday, but he's all tired out. Getting some rest now. And Smalley takes strike 3. The Twins go in order in the 6th. Hey, Mr. Brody. Gets himself comfy there. Oh, Coulson says hi to his... No, just getting comfy there. So Jim Rice will lead it off. Hit a deep fly ball to the wall that Childs made a great catch on. Hit a sacrifice fly. Just missing a grand slam. And he'll swing and a miss for strike 3, so Rice strikes out. There's 1 gone in the Red Sox 6th. Irving Yastrzemski is 1 for 3 with a double RBI. And he's going to fly out to Ford in center. Ford drifts over and makes the catch for out number 2. So Fisk up now, 1 for 3 with a triple. And he'll ground 1 to Carew. Races the first and beats Fisk for the out. So 6 full, Red Sox lead 6-4. Carew will lead it off, 1 for 3 on the day. And he's going to fly out to Evans in left. Easy catch for Evans. Brings up Ford, hitless on the day, 0 for 3. And he continues to be hitless as he takes called strike 3. So Evans has had... Ford has not given him any trouble today. So Mike Cubbage, also 0 for 3, is up now. And he'll strike out also. So Eckersley now with 5 Ks on the day, and that'll do it as we head to the 7th inning stretch. So Mr. Brody and Miss Mag's trivia question. So he won the Fireman of the Year award from 1980 to 1983 3 times. Who is he? So my first inclination was Raleigh Fingers, but then my second was nationally was Al Harboski. So which one do I want to go with? Or is it none of the above? I'm going to go with my first inkling. I'm going to say it was Raleigh Fingers. A little bit older then, but still going to go with Raleigh Fingers. Or it could be the closer for the Royals there. I can't think of his name offhand. The Quisenberry. Well, he might have been a little bit later. But I'm going to go with Raleigh Fingers. So let's see what the answer is. Oh, it was Quisenberry. Ah! Should have guessed that one. Well, it was one of the 3 names that I had. Anyway, not my first choice, but my third choice. But for some reason, he came into my mind right before I answered it. So it was Dan Quisenberry. At least we knew the name. So thank you, Mr. Brody and Miss Mags, for that great trivia question. Always a challenge there with Mr. Brody. and Miss Mags. So Fred Lynn will lead it off for the Red Sox, up by 2 in the bottom of the 7th. Lynn's 0 for 3. And this time he'll get a good pitch to hit here. Let's see what he can do with it this time. And he's going to hit one over Ford's head. And he's going to motor around second. And he'll be safe at third with a triple. So like Fisk, Lynn leads off an inning with a triple. So Scott with another RBI opportunity here. 1 for 3 on the day. And Serum is going to stay in there. Oh, right column, but the wrong roll. So lines up to Smalley for out number 1. So that brings up Evans. So Evans 1 for 2 with a double. He's going to line up to Smalley, just too high on the split rolls there. So check out the scores there, as you can see up above. I'm not going to name them again. Just check out the Yankees still lead Kansas City 1-0. And not Milwaukee was still playing. Milwaukee's now ahead of Chicago 5-2. Red Sox need to win here to keep pace then. Stay tied with Milwaukee for first place. So Duffy up now. He's a perfect 3 for 3 on the day. 3 singles with an RBI his last time up. Another RBI opportunity. He can get himself a single. And strike 3 called. So the Red Sox cannot add to the lead and remain 6-4 after 7. So Eckersley will come on. It's probably his last inning, as he's up to 115 pitches. Pitched 7 innings in the actual game. I think we're going to pull him. I think we're going to bring in Bill Campbell, as we have a whole bunch of lefties and a switchy coming up. So I think this is a perfect time. A lot of lefties in that Twins lineup. Wow, 1, 2, 3, 4, 6 lefties in a switch hitter. So Campbell is great against lefties too. So we're going to bring in Campbell. So as Eckersley's close to his pitch limit there. So Bill Campbell will come on in relief. Chance to get the save here. He's got 3 on the season. So Campbell comes in. Soup Campbell, 3-1. 3 saves, had 4 in the actual season. 2.22 ERA. So he's been very effective so far. 28 innings pitched, 28 hits allowed, 9 walks and 25 strikeouts, 2 homers allowed. So he'll face Adams, Weiniger, and Childs. Adams was 2 for 3 against Eckersley, so probably good idea to get Eckersley out of there. Here's the windup in the pitch. And that's going to be a strike. Out for out number 1. So we have Weiniger 2 for 2 with a run scored. And he's going to ground. Ooh, range check on Duffy. Not good. That's actually worse than a range check on. Oh, it's going to be a single and an error. So that's like a Butch Hobson roll. So Duffy is definitely a liability out there. So Weiniger will be in scoring position now. For Childs 0 for 3 on the day. And Willie Norwood's going to be a pinch hitter. He's got a 500 average as a pinch hitter. He played in the first game of the series. And he'll fly out to Lynn in center. Out number 2. So that brings up Wilfong, 2 for 3 with an RBI. And Larry Wolf is going to come on the pinch hit. He played yesterday. Oh, and this time the strategy pays off as he hits a double off the wall. That'll score Weiniger. It's a 1-run game now. So Powell up now 1 for 4 with an RBI. Oh no. They're going to pinch hit. Wow, 3 pinch hitters in this inning. that'll be a ground out to Brohammer. So Campbell gets through it. Does allow 1 run there with 3 Twins pinch hitters. And it's a 1-run game now. So the Red Sox looking to add another run or 2 here. Try to increase that lead. Just a slim 1-run lead now. Top of the order, Remy up now. Remy's 3 for 4 for the sacrifice fly, so a perfect 3 for 3. As Serum's back out there again. Corners are playing in. And he'll ground out to Randall. Scoops it up and fires the first for out number 1. So 1 gone in the Red Sox 8th. That'll bring up Brohammer. 1 for 3 with an RBI. And he'll fly out to right. Rivera's under it. Makes the catch for out number 2. And Norwood's playing left now. And Rivera's in right. Those are the changes for the Twins. So Rice up for now. Love to see Rice hit a home run here. Game close in the 4th. There's the line. Ooh, he could do it here. Here we go. 1 column. Come on, baby. 4-5. Ah! Said he grounds out the Smalley. Cannot get the split roll there. The Red Sox will go in order. And we head to the 9th. So Campbell looking to close it out here. He'll have to do it against Smalley, Crew, and Ford. Smalley's 2 for 4 with a homer today. Ooh, he's going to get a good one to hit here. Instead, he's going to ground out to Remy for out number 1. So Campbell needs 2 more outs here to seal the deal. Check out your scores there. As both the Yankees shut out Kansas City 1-0 and Milwaukee wins. So the Red Sox need a win here to keep pace. Remain in first and keep the Yankees 1.5 games behind. So Crew up now, 1 for 4 on the day. Good column there. And that'll be a fly out to right. So Twins are down to their last out. Dan Ford up now. He's 0 for 4 on the day. He'll get one to hit here. Oh my goodness. And Ford is going to go deep. So Red Sox fans are stunned here as Ford goes deep and ties it up 6-6. Red Sox were 1 out away, and Campbell gets a blown save. Wow, Cubbage up now. And he'll strike out, but Ford does the damage though. And we'll head to the bottom of the 9th with the score tied at 6. Ouch. The Red Sox bullpen once again implodes. So Yastrzemski will lead it off. Serum back out again, up to 135 pitches. Wow, he's still out there. 1 for 4 with a double. And a good start is Yastrzemski's singles. Corners are going to play in for Fisk. It's not bunter, it's Fisk. He's a B bunter. Yeah, we got to have him bunt. Who's up next? Lynn and Scott. Yeah, he's 1 for 4, so we're going to have him bunt. So Fisk will square around the bunt. 81% chance. Come on, baby. 1 and 2. We're going to stay with the bunt. Beauty of a bunt. And he gets him at first, but Yastrzemski goes to second as Fisk gets high fives going back to the dugout. So Fred Lynn has a chance to be the hero. He tripled his last time up, 1 for 4. And that's going to be a base hit for Lynn into the gap. And Yastrzemski will come around and score the winning run as the Red Sox win in the bottom of the 9th after the blown save by Campbell. Excellent, excellent, excellent. So the Red Sox are able to win it on the RBI double by Lynn. Game-winning RBI double. So, Red Sox overcome the blown save by Campbell on the home run by Dan Ford. They're able to win it in the bottom of the ninth, so excellent. So, player of the game is definitely going to go to Fred Lynn just for that single there. Also had a triple. Excellent. So Eckersley pitched 7 innings, allowed 10 hits, 4 runs, all of them earned, 1 walk and 5 strikeouts. Bill Campbell gets the win after also a blown save. So he goes to 4-1 with his first blown save. 2 innings pitched, 3 hits allowed, so he was not all that effective. So 2 runs. He allowed 2 runs, only one of them was earned though. 2 strikeouts, as the Twins actually sent up 3 pinch hitters, 3 righty pinch hitters against Campbell, knowing that he's good against lefties. So Gary Serum takes the loss. Pitches the whole game, 8 1/3 innings. I don't know why they kept him in that long. 14 innings, 14 hits allowed, 7 runs, all of them earned, 3 walks, and 2 strikeouts. I was gonna say, they were throwing up pinch hitters, so the computer must have been controlling that. So don't know why they didn't take out Serum before that. It'd be nice if there was some kind of a setting where you can adjust it to like they do in Action PC, some of their games there. But anyway, so let's see. Jerry Remy was 3 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. Brohammer 1 for 4 with an RBI. Rice was 0 for 3, but with a sacrifice fly. Yastrzemski 2 for 5 with a run scored and RBI. Fisk 1 for 4 with a run scored. A clutch bunt there in the ninth there to get the runner over, to get Yastrzemski over. Lynn 2 for 5 with a triple and the game-winning RBI, single in the ninth. Scott was 1 for 4 with an RBI and a run scored. Evans 1 for 3 with 2 runs scored. Duffy 3 for 4 with a run scored and an RBI. So definitely a team effort there as the Red Sox win 7-6, and they remain tied with the Brewers for first place. So we'll be back later on with the game 2 of the doubleheader, and the Red Sox record now is 53-34, and they actually won this game. And as of today, as of this game right now, they were 59-28, so they're still 6 games off their pace. So we'll see you in the next Red Sox 1978 replay. So take care, God bless, and if you're watching this in the future before New Year's, Happy New Year, and God bless, and Happy 2018. So take care and God bless. Bye-bye. Mr. Brody is snoring away.